Another company thought about using the spider web to come out with the most strongest materials again. They talked about the fundamentals of the spider web, and then they went ahead and discussed the ultimate goals and potential impact. Another one was Euphoria. That company wanted to use nanotechnology for paints which would be active. Depending on your feelings, you walk into your room, your walls will change the colors. There will be sensors between you and the walls, so it will prepare you for a better world. Just imagine you live in your house, the color of your wall changes depending on whether you feel good or bad. And the music starts playing. The interaction, your world will interact with you. You will always be in the same world. Another company which came out with the idea of that octopus, and they found this information up in the, on the web. They showed it using the carbon nanotubes and charging them rightfully at the right time. You can come out with an invisible cloth. This is simply the extension of the octopus idea. I was very surprised that they were able to think about that, and then they were coming out with a structure, with a plan to develop and build this. Of course, this doesn't look like octopus ability. This is still very, very low level. And they haven't built this yet. Still, there's research going on there. But the inspiration from octopus is really helping them to think about them from year one. We have a certificate program. Again, I don't expect you to read, but there's a full range of the courses that they take when they are engineering students, when they are in the third and the fourth year. And they are given a certificate in addition to their diploma. Again, it's exciting. Again, this is combined with the honors program. I think we have one of the most unique programs in the University of Kentucky. And along the way, we serve nano pizza. This is part of the excitement. We don't really serve nano pizza, but this idea is nano pizza. We have developed these courses, and individual faculty members were quite excited about coming out with different courses. And among those, we have nanoscale devices, nanophotonics, nanoscale thermal sciences, and nanoscale thermal drug delivery. The materials are different. Like over the years, when you look at the stained glass windows, you see the colors, they are because of the nanoparticles. Those nanoparticles were witchcraft. Somebody was able to come out with different colors without knowing what those colors were, where they were coming. It was nanoparticles, but they didn't know that they were nanoparticles. But now you can develop these nanoparticles by design. These are the quantum dots. This is a picture by Frankel, and it works beautifully. Another important thing that I have to emphasize, the study of these fundamentals started allowing people to see the other possibilities. What you see here is an empty glass with some stir in it. If you put water in there, you see that your stir will be bent. All of us know that. We did try this. But what if the index of refraction of that material, that liquid in there, was negative? And you know, they came out simply from theory. There was no experiments for that. Theory allowed them to come out with a concept of negative index of refraction material. Negative index of refraction material would have broken the stir completely unprecedented way. This was about 10 years ago. Now, researchers are able to build these type of materials starting from molecular level. It is impressive that these materials are being used now for devices, which are doing much interesting work than any other natural material that you can find. Well, the nature and nanostructures still continue. This is the morpho butterfly. I just got one of these for myself yesterday at Guayaquil. I think you are lucky. You have these things around. These guys are blue like this, not because of pigments, because they have structures on their surfaces. Those structures are nanoscale structures. These structures make this the butterfly look like this. What would you do if you come out with structures similar to this one? Structures like that would allow you to come out with different paint. Obviously, you can have a very luxury car which changes its color. But you can use it also for other purposes, for diagnostic purposes, for characterization of different organic materials, or DNA, or RNA, or any protein. You have to have places to work on this research. This research is expensive, but that's the reason there should be more collaboration between different universities and different industrial settings. I'm going to pass that one. Well, all these things are important, but along with this, we came out with another program called Umbrella Program. In this Umbrella Program, we are not just looking for engineers or scientists. We are looking for other people who can work on the other aspects, ethics, business, societal implications. All of these become important, and we invited several people. They asked the questions not only why, but what and how, and then they can talk about photography, they can talk about sculptures, new materials, and they talk about the sensors. It's becoming exciting. I can continue. I'll wait for Cecilia, so until Cecilia shows up, I will continue my talk. Eventually, what we would like to do is we would like to apply this to mechanical engineering. A typical mechanical engineering work is different, but indeed, mechanical engineers are able to work on nanotechnology as well. We start building the things. When we build the things, it's like Lego blocks. You take one piece at a time, eventually you come out with a complex system which works for completely different purpose. That is the objective of mechanical engineer. Along with this, I'll pass some of these, we would like to go to the ultimate machines where we can manipulate the atoms. We can manipulate the DNA. And along with this, we can use a atomic force microscopy or anything. You want me to finish it up? Okay. Well, then I will just show you in a couple of more slides. There, we need an important thing. One of them is you have to have the foundation. Foundation, strong mathematical foundation is key. And you have to model the nature. Sometimes that modeling will play a role. And I just plotted here a flow chart of how we can proceed from fundamentals to the applications. I don't expect you to read, but I don't want you to get scared either. This is a process. And eventually you look at the individual process. There, I will just show you two movies. I hope they will work. If they don't work, I'll stop. There's a problem with it. Basically, we can look at the manufacturing at the molecular level. And these are manufacturing, the manufacturing using electrons, which becomes an important part of the traditional mechanical engineering principles of thermal sciences. I think I can stop any time now. There are a few other slides. I will put these slides on the website, many of them, so you can be, if you are interested, you can look at them. And if you have questions,